Yo, we're live. Shout out to the Fears fans. Fears, audience, Fears. What is going on, guys? It's been a minute. Fears took about 3 or 4 days off from streaming. I needed that rest, you guys. Streaming every day. I love talking to you guys. I don't know if I can do it every single day, though. I've been doing it every single day for like the past month, maybe month and a half. Man. So, I think Fears is going to stick to my streaming schedule that I decided a while ago. One stream during the week, and maybe one stream on the weekend. Either by myself, or stream with Sam, or stream with LC. So probably 2 streams a week. One during the week, and then one on the weekend. So this is the one for the week, and then I'll probably stream on Saturday or Sunday. Whichever one. So Fears is implementing that streaming schedule now. But anyway, I just wanted to start with that. It was a good 3 or 4 days off from streaming. I finally got a vlog up, so if you guys have not checked out Fears vlogs in a while, check it out. I uploaded Daytona Bike Week with me and Randall. So it's me and Randall. We check out the bikes. We go to the beach. We go to the mall. And then after I hang out with Randall, I end the vlog with hanging out with me and Sam. So you'll get to see a little bit of me and Sam setting up a stream, some kind of behind the scenes. I think it's a very good vlog. It's already got 60 views on it, so be sure to check it out. Give it a like, give it a comment. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, finally got caught up. So 1 vlog down, probably 7 to go. The next vlog I'm going to edit is Super RetroCon 2023. That's right. Oh, wait. Yeah, I still need to edit 2022 too, but I'm going to upload Super RetroCon 2023 first. So yeah. So that'll be a good vlog to edit. So I'm going to start on that tonight. I don't know if I'll finish editing tonight, but hopefully it should be up by Friday or Saturday. Speaking of Saturday, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to Super Retro. To Super Mega. I can't even talk. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to Super MegaCon with LC on Saturday. For a couple of reasons. One, the money. Their prices are just a little bit too steep for me. Number 2, I'm trying to save my money to go to... I don't mind splurging every once in a while, but I'm going to save all my major money and go visit my mom and my brother here soon. Possibly in May, possibly in June, and then hopefully I get to go visit Visions this year. Hopefully. If not this year, then definitely next year. And then third, I'm just not really in a good headspace right now, guys, so I don't want to be around, 3,000 nerds, I am a nerd. I just don't feel like going to a convention right now. So, yeah. I'm not really in a good headspace. So, and I'll get more into that, as soon as we get rolling here. But today's topics are, I watched a couple of movies while I was taking a break from streaming. I watched the Commuter. Good movie. So we're going to be reviewing that. Watched the Patriot, and so we're going to review that. And then I went and did a Walmart haul this morning, like right when I got off of work. I wasn't almost out of food, but I was like, you know what? I'm already up. Fuck it. I'm going to go grocery shopping right now so that I don't have to do it this weekend. And Fear's got a Walmart haul. So I wanted to show you guys my Walmart haul. What you got? The coffee's brewing right now. So I don't know if it's done, but anyway, let me open up the chat and say hello to everybody while I'm waiting for the coffee to brew. It's brewing right now, so there we are. All right, let me open up the chat. There we are. Walmart haul. So there we go. All right, we got 3 people watching. So yeah, so yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm just gonna do like 2 streams a week. Um, and I'm sorry to the fans, but like I love you guys. I just I can't stream every single day. Do you guys realize I've been streaming every single day for like a month, month and a half, maybe possibly longer. I think it's been about a month and a half. So I just don't have that mental headspace, like I need some alone time for me, you know, and then I'll come and hang out with you guys for a little bit, once or twice a week. So I think it's gonna be one stream on the weekend. Now, if something epic happens on the weekend, of course, then I'll stream again and let you guys know, like on special things. But no, if nothing's going on, if it's just a normal week, I'll stream somewhere midweek, like maybe a Wednesday or a Thursday, something like that, or a Tuesday. I'll pick which day I'm going to stream on the week, and then I won't stream until Saturday or Sunday. So there'll be one stream during the week and one stream on the weekend. So 2 streams a week. I think that's enough. Anyway, but shout out to the fans who's watching. No comments yet, but I'm sure we'll get some soon. Yeah, unfortunately, so I'll catch you guys up on all the updates before we get into the topics. So, unfortunately, like I haven't been happy, guys, in a while. So I don't want to let down LC. If I go there, he wants to have fun with his daughter and his family. So I think it should be like a family event. Number one. LC, I appreciate the invite. So that's another reason why I don't want to go. Number 2 is the main reason. I just haven't felt happy in like probably 2 or 3 months. There's been happy moments, but I'm just not happy in general. It's for a lot of reasons. I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I'm just sick of people's bullshit online. It's constant bullshit, constant death threats. Every time I go into LC's Discord, it's some type of hate, and I kid you not, I must get a death threat at least once or twice a week, at least. So it's death threats, constant hate in LC's Discord. Not from LC, of course. It's from all those idiots in there. And I'll be honest, guys, there's only a couple of people in there that I actually like. And that is Pixel, Richie, Visions, LC, No Face. Tyler's okay. Sometimes he trolls. But everyone else... Oh, and the dude. Because the dude hasn't trolled me in a while. But it's just constant hate. And I don't... for no reason. I've done absolutely nothing wrong to warrant... Nobody deserves this much hate. Nobody. Not even my trolls deserve this much hate. But they just constantly just keep trolling and hate. We hate you, Fears. You're the worst ever. Kill yourself, Fears. It's bad. So that's why I'm afraid to go in there. So I've been kind of just staying away from it. So LC, I may go back into your stream. I may go back into your Discord. I'll come on stream with LC anytime. I may go back into your Discord. I may not. I'm taking a break from that. So I don't know when I'm gonna go back, but I hope when I come back, I hope things are better. It probably won't when I come back. The minute I get back, oh, hey Fears, shithead, what's going on? Hey Fears, kill yourself. It'll probably be all that shit. And I'm not lying. They're gonna deny it and say, "Oh no, we're sweet little golden angels. We don't ever do anything wrong." And they do. There's some horrible people in LC's Discord, and that's all I'm gonna say. And I just can't take it anymore. It's just horrible the way they treat people. Horrible. So there's that. So So yeah, so I haven't been happy in a while. So I didn't want to be a bummer to LC. So LC, I hope you have a fun time at MegaCon. Maybe next year. So I hope LC isn't disappointed. But one, I can't afford it. Two, I really don't want to go. Three, he's hanging out with his wife and his daughters and stuff, so it should be a family event, and I don't want to be a third wheel. Fourth, I just haven't been happy, and I just don't really want to go. I'm just not really. I'm just not really in the mood for a convention. So I haven't been to one of Jeff's conventions in a while either. When's the next one? The next one's um, April 22nd and 23rd. So that's the Tampa, Florida Extravaganza Collector's Toy Fest. So I may go to that one because that one's far away. But I don't know. But I missed the last two cons. I missed the March 12th Collector's Toy Fest con, and then there was one on March 11th, the Orlando Collectors Fest, and I go to that one almost every year. I think this is the first time in a while that I missed the Collectors Toy Fest one, because that one's usually a good show. So LC, it's nothing personal. I just really don't feel like going, guys. So there's that. My mom's doing all right. I heard from her about a week or two ago. I haven't talked to her in a while. So when I did talk to her, though, she's doing all right. She's doing okay. She did send me a picture of when she went to go visit my dad. So that was nice. And I posted that on my Instagram. So, and I told my mom, I said, hey, Mom, I sent Dad a birthday card. So I said the next time you go visit Dad, I said, you can just take the birthday card and read to him what I said, or just put the birthday card on his grave, or I said, whatever you want to do. So, yeah. So, there's that. So, but I appreciate all my loving and loyal fans. I've just been going through a rough time. Plus, I'm worried about Sam again. Sam said, hey, Fears, unfortunately, I can't hang out this weekend. Sam, I don't want to spread his dirty laundry, but the information that I just got like 10 minutes ago, I said, hey, Sam, we still good for this weekend? And he goes, unfortunately, I can't, buddy. He goes, it may be a while for us to hang. He goes, I got to take care of something. And when he told me what it was, I was like, oh, shit, man. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I get it. I understand. So Sam's going through some stuff again. So please pray for Sam. I'm praying for him. So I'm sure things will be all right. I'm sure things will be okay. Sam said he's just got to take care of two important things, and then we'll be able to hang out again. I said, well, man, I said, listen, I said, if you need help, I said, let me know. So I said, Sam, call me if you need help. Sam likes to try to take care of stuff on his own, though, but I did say, hey, man, if you need help, let me know. I said, if you need to come over and talk, let me know. But I said, hopefully next Saturday we'll be able to hang out. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. But Sam, I am praying for you. I wish nothing but blessings to you, buddy. So let's hope Sam can get out of this rut. I'm going to go grab some coffee because it should be done brewing now, and then we'll get moseying. And then let me message Visions real quick and let him know that I already started the stream. So yeah, I just haven't been in the mood to be around a bunch of people, and I wasn't feeling MegaCon this year, so maybe next year. I'm just not feeling it this year. Plus the money to go to it is just crazy. So yeah. All right, so I'm just going to put, hey, I started the stream. Come and hang out when you can. Vision said he was out getting some late lunch, because Visions works a lot of crazy hours just like me. So he said he's got some late lunch, and then he said, perfect timing, I'll be home soon. So Let's hope he makes it. All right. Still no comments, but I'm sure we'll have some soon. I don't know. Sometimes when I do these late streams, sometimes there is no comments, because people just want to, chill out and relax, at night. So sometimes I get a bunch of comments, sometimes I get no comments, but feel free to comment and ask me whatever you want. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab some coffee real quick, and then we'll get started because it took a minute for the coffee to brew. So I'll be back in just a second. Go ahead and listen to the Not the Fears podcast theme song. And again, that's not my theme song. That is Randall's song. People get it confused. It's not my theme song. I did not make that up. So I'm just going to clarify that. Randall allows me to use that song because it's one of my favorite songs that A, Randall made up, 2, and it's from the Thrilling 3. That's Randall's first short film. And I think it's my favorite short film, and I think it's his best work he ever made because there was great acting in it, and he directed it. He was in it. Randall starred in it. It's a funny, lighthearted comedy about the most unique superheroes. It kind of reminds me of Fears Man a little bit. It's about 3 or 4 unique superheroes. He plays Boring Master. So again, it's not mine. Randall just allows me to use the song. And I kind of play it to honor Randall, for all of his hard work and our friendship. So it's not mine, though. But go ahead and listen to it while I get some coffee. Alright, now we're ready. So, good coffee, ready to rock and roll. Alrighty. So, that's what's been going on. Work's been going good. Work's definitely been going good. Haven't ran into that one boss that got me in trouble for just absolutely no reason. So, I've just work's going good. I haven't been late. To me, I think that was kind of a dick move. I was late, 3 minutes? And he's like, oh, I'm going to write you up, Fears. And I'm like, really? I'm like, you can't give me a warning? Oh, no. And I'm like, yeah, but you're kind of a new manager. I've been here 7 months. I'm like, me and the rest of the managers were pretty cool. We're pretty chill. Well, I'm not the other managers, Fears. I'm writing you up. I'm like, it's just 3 minutes, though. No, I'm writing you up. I was like, all right, whatever. So that hasn't happened. I've been on time. And again, the only reason why I was late was 1, I overslept, and 2, I got stuck at a traffic light. If I wouldn't have got stuck at a traffic light, I probably would have made it. But those Florida drivers, man, and there's so many lights. There's so many red lights in Florida. It's ridiculous. That's one thing I had to get used to living in a big city. In Wentzville, it's a very small town. In Wentzville, Missouri, we have, 10 stoplights maybe in the whole city? Maybe, if that. Probably less, So, yeah. So, Fears had to get used to, because in Wentzville, there's just a bunch of like, uh, it's just like an old country bumpkin, town. Like in Wentzville, there's maybe 2,000 people, probably less than that. All right, let's see here. All right, Visions wrote me. And he said party time with a little party popper. Okay, cool. Let me know when you get here, buddy. All right, I said, okay, let me know when you get here, buddy. Say hi in the chat. All right, so Visions is on the way. I don't know when he'll get here, but he's on the way, he said. So work's definitely been going good. Haven't been late. So, yeah. And I've been kind of steering clear of that one manager because he's kind of a dick, Writing me up over 3 minutes, I'm like, give me a break. I don't even know the guy's name. That's the funny thing about it. I've never seen the guy. So he must be a brand new manager. And I guess he's like, can't cut anyone any slack. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I didn't make a big deal about it. I just said, okay. I said, what do you want me to sign? And he goes, sign this. I'm writing you up. And I was like, all right, fine. So I just signed it and said, can I go back to work? Yeah, you can go back to work. And I was like, all right, cool. Later. So I think that was kind of a dick move, but it's whatever, It's whatever. Anyway, let's see what else has been going on. So yeah, I've just been resting. I took like 4 days off from streaming. For now we got 8 people watching. Nice, thank you. Let's see what else has been going on. Like I said, my mom's doing good. I haven't heard from my brother in a while, so I need to text him. Grandma's doing good. I talked to her the other day. She's excited for me to come and visit. And she asked her classic question: can we go to Applebee's? Because I don't know if it's my grandma's favorite restaurant, but it's one of her favorite restaurants. Can we go to Applebee's? And I was like, of course we can go to Applebee's, Grandma. Of course. So I said, I will take you out to lunch. No problem whatsoever. I said, it's on me. And, I can't wait to see you. I was like, I can't wait to see you either. I said, I love Grandma Fears. So I said, we'll definitely get a couple of hangouts in. So I may go in May or June. And then hopefully I can go visit Visions in July or August. So we'll see. He said he's going to take his girlfriend out on a trip. And he said he'll let me know the dates. And I said, take your girlfriend out on vacation first. I said, get that all over with. And I said, just let me know. I said, because I don't want to ruin your guys' trip. So I said, you guys go take your trip and let me know. I said, if we can hang out this year, perfect. I said, if not, I said, it'll definitely be next year. Let's see, what else? I'm missing something. What else has been going on? I can't. For all the people coming in, I can't go to MegaCon this year with LC. So, LC, I wanted to apologize. I said I just haven't been in a good mood in the last 3 or 4 months. So, still haven't found a lady after trying super hard. So, I'm getting kind of lonely. I miss my mom. I miss my dad. I'm just sick of people's bullshit in the Discord. I'll go in there and just say hi. Even when I try to be nice, they're instantly on me. Fuck you, Fears. You're the worst. Kill yourself. I hope you kill yourself, Fears. So tons of death threats, tons of hate. They're going to deny it, but they always do. The minute I get in there, I'll be like, hey, LC, what's up? Hey, the dude, what's going on? Because there's only a couple of people in there I actually like. All the rest of the people in there are fucking retarded. They're dicks. They always will be dicks. And they just don't have a soul. They don't care who they hurt. It's just ridiculous. The people in there that I actually like, of course, LC, Visions, Pixel, Richie, No Face, the dude. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. And yeah, the rest of them, they just suck. There's like 4 or 5 people in there that I know they don't even collect. They're just in there to torment the living shit out of me. They say they collect. They never upload any photos. And then I collect because there's nerd shit all around me. The people... Oh, there is one person that I hate that collects in there, but fuck his little tiny collection. He thinks he's like, oh, I'm the master collector. You're a fucking idiot. You're not the master collector. Fuck your glass cases. Like, I found this out. Apparently, I'm not a collector if I put my stuff on the top of shelves or on the top of, on the top of my kitchen, Apparently, it has to be in a glass case, which I thought was fucking hilarious. You're not a master collector. Fuck you. I can put my shit wherever I want. You're a fucking brainless idiot, You don't need it in a glass case. You're a fucking moron, So I thought that was hilarious. Oh, no. Glass case. Oh, you don't have one? Oh, okay. So I was just like, whatever. So, yeah, there's just been constant hate in there, So I don't want to deal with idiots. So I may never go back in there, Oh, and I guarantee you after this stream, they're going to be like, oh, did you hear what Fierce said? Oh, man, I can't believe he said that. They always act like they're sweet little golden angels, and they're not. They're not. 11 times out of 12, they start it. I will admit, sometimes I've started it, and I'm willing to admit that. There's been a few times where I've been like, you know what? I'm pissed off. I'm going to go fucking nuts on these people, Because I'm not going to be bullied. Like, I'm not a bitch. I'm going to stand up for myself. But normally, like I said, 11 times out of 12, it's their fault. They start it. Like, I'll literally go in there and be like, hey, LC, what's going on? How was your weekend? Hey, the dude. Oh, cool. You bought a new watch. James Bond watch. Sweet. I love it. The minute I say something, like, wow, Fears, and then they'll go off on their tangent. And then, I don't know how many times LC's daughter is like the... I don't know what you call it, the administrator, the manager of the Discord. Like and they never follow her rules. And she always has to say, hey guys, no trolling, no this, no that. And they just don't give a shit. They love to like push the boundaries. And then they deny it. Oh yeah, sorry, we didn't mean to. No, you absolutely meant to. So I just got sick and tired of that. So, I probably won't be in there for a while. I probably won't come back. Now, they're not going to make me quit the Discord, because I support LC. He's my buddy. He's my pal. But I probably won't be in there until maybe next week, maybe a week after. I haven't decided, So, yeah. So, I'll let you guys know. So, and there's probably some of those idiots are probably watching right now. I don't care. I'm not afraid of you. I never have been, never will be. So, you're not going to win. So, just leave me alone. If you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Or I've told them a million times, if you don't like me and you don't like my content, don't watch. Don't say anything mean, But of course they won't. They'll keep it up. That's how stupid they are. But it's whatever. That's whatever. All right. Let's see here. I'm about to... By the way, I forgot to show you guys my new coffee. I got some. It is strong. It's good, though. I forgot the name of it, though. It's... Oh, I can't see it from here. But I'll show you guys in the next stream. Walmart makes some good coffee. Definitely go to their coffee section. All the military ones that I've been trying, that military branch, I forgot the name of the company. I think it's like Sweet Rifle something, or Sweet Coffee Rifle Coffee Company, or whatever the hell it's called. They make great brand. I'm sorry that I'm forgetting the brand. I'm kind of tired. I've tried about 10 of their coffees so far. Really good shit. Really good. Really good. So I highly suggest any of those military ones. And what's cool is that they donate for anyone that buys some of that military coffee. They donate some of the proceeds out of every single purchase to I think it's the Veterans Society, like to support all the war veterans. And I don't recall the name of the charity. I think it's the like the Army or the Veterans Society or whatever it's called. So I know my dad would love that. So, and my dad actually used to drink some of that coffee. He likes certain coffee like I do, and I kind of mimic how my dad drank his coffee. My dad always did 2 sugars, 1 cream, always, always. I've never went against that, and I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. So I do it for 2 reasons: one, to honor my dad, and two, it actually is good. It actually is good. All right, let me message Visions and see if he's on the way. Let's see. He could be watching already. So yeah, let's see what else has been going on before I start. I mean, I know the show's been going on for a while, but before I start the topics, let's see. So yeah, my mom's doing okay. Grandma's doing all right. I need to text my brother because I haven't talked to him in a minute. Work's been going good. I wasn't trying to say anything negative. Just that's the reason why I haven't been in LC's Discord. Is just the constant hate, and like even the trolls don't deserve that constant hate. I don't deserve that constant hate. And again, what have I really done? Wow, I took down in the past. I took down a few videos, and I took down a few of their channels, but for good reason. It was nothing but like hate videos and hate channels. You know, nobody would want that garbage up. You know, like me as a Nazi, like killing people, I would never kill anyone. You know, never. You know, I'm not that evil. And they make me out to be this evil person, and I'm not. So don't believe a word they say, guys. So that's why I took all that stuff down. But I don't know if they're pissed because I took down their channels and all that crap. I don't know why I get so much hate. I really don't. The dude says it's because I give a reaction, but I think that's part of it. But there has to be something else. I think some of them legit, like, straight up hate me. Like, maybe because I took down their channels or took down their streams or whatever. I know some of it's because I give a reaction, and I try so hard not to give a reaction. I really try not to give a reaction, so yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, so Visions is watching. What's up, Visions? He said that he'll comment in a while. He said he's catching up on some business emails. All right, cool. I'm just gonna be like, comment when you can. Well, he's probably already listening, so comment when you can, buddy. Get those emails done. Well, that's one thing about. Well, I mean, there's other things that I love about Visions, but he's always working. He's always working. You know, it takes a lot to keep a business going. So that I admire about him. He's always emailing, always making those deals, always. But yeah. So me and the dude actually had a conversation about this. It can't just be because I give a reaction. I'm telling you, like, I think some of them are pissed that I've took down some channels or whatever. Because, like I said, no one deserves this amount of hate, but they do it, and it's like real vile things they say, and personal things. I've had people say, "Oh, hey, Fierce, I'm glad your dad's dead," which is so fucked up, but they don't care. They don't care about me. They don't care about you. All they care about, literally, is tormenting people's lives on the internet, which is so sad. And I pity every single one of them. Like, before me, their punching bag was Tommy NC 2010. Before Tommy NC 2010, or right when Tommy NC 2010 was happening, they still torment Sega too. Like, I'll just sit there and watch some of Sega's Twitch channel, like on the hush hush, like on the sly, and not all of them, but a lot of them are doing real smart ass comments to him, and I'm like, I'm sure Sega gets sick of that too. They still troll Tommy out. Sometimes I'll watch Tommy's live stream when he live streams, and I feel bad for Tommy because he can't read, but they'll say the most vile shit. The internet is sometimes great, guys, and sometimes it's fucking horrible. It really is. It's a scary place, and there's a lot of psychos out there. So be careful. Be careful. Like, I'm probably one of the most sane people in the community. I'm telling you, there's a lot of psychos. I've never hated that. I've never hated someone so much where I'm like, oh, I gotta do a roast stream. Oh, I gotta make an entire channel and like make hate videos. That's one thing I can honestly say. Never done a roast stream. Never made a hate video. Never. You know, I've said hateful things about the trolls in a stream, but I've never been like, you know what? I'm gonna make a personalized troll channel and put up troll content. You know, so I don't know. It's weird. They're weird. Just stay clear of them. And I'm trying to do what the dude suggested. The dude said, you know, if you don't give any reaction, eventually, the key word is eventually, they'll get tired and go away. They haven't went away yet, so I don't know. Hopefully they go away soon. I'm not even that interesting, to be honest. I'll be honest, I don't even know why people watch my stream sometimes. I'm being dead honest. Like, I love editing. Which, by the way, I uploaded a new vlog. Finally got the Daytona Bike Week up. It's a pretty good vlog. It's got about 60 views so far. Me and Randall had a spectacular time. But I've always loved editing videos more. I just kind of got on the stream bug when someone suggested, like, Fears, you should start a podcast. And then that one glorious day when I started the podcast in the OG coffee shop back in Wentzville, Missouri. You know, I sat down at that. Well, they don't have it anymore. They took away that great wooden table. I don't know why, because that fucking table was great. And my favorite chair. When I went back, not for my dad's funeral, the one, because that really wasn't a nice trip. It was an important trip, but it wasn't a nice. The actual last nice trip that I went to check out my favorite stores and hang out with family and have fun and stuff was in 2021, because in 2022, that's when my dad passed away, so that was a very sad trip. When I went back in 2021, I walked in the coffee shop. They remembered me. They're like, hey, Fears, what's going on? And I'm like, hey, are you guys still watching? They're like, oh, yeah. They're like, we still watch the streams. Yep, we still watch the vlogs. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I appreciate that. And they're like, Fears, we have some bad news. And I was like, well, I kind of already know what the bad news is. And then the girl, and the same manager, that same girl was there. The girl, what's her face? What's her name? Well, I don't want to say her name on camera because then whenever I go into town, they'll go nuts on her. She goes, Fears, she goes, you were such a loyal customer. She goes, remember when I would hook you up with coffee? I was like, I do remember that. I'm like, I remember I had to pay sometimes, but I said, sometimes you hook me up with coffee. I said, which I greatly appreciate. I said, you didn't have to do that. That was very nice of you. And she goes, well, I got some bad news. And I said, I know. I said, I'm already seeing the bad news. I said, one, you did a remake in here. So they revamped the whole coffee shop, which I was kind of bummed. I liked the old version way better. Now it's like a lot of grays and pastels, and it's like modern and shit. And I'm like, you know, Fierce, sometimes I like change. Other times, very rarely, when Fierce likes something, I hate when things change. Life change, and when a job changes, and like when you get stuck with a girl that you like, and then all of a sudden they leave you. Sometimes I like change, sometimes I don't. And I definitely didn't like change whenever they revamped the coffee shop. And then she goes, that's one thing. But she goes, look over to the left. And I said, oh, yeah. I said, I already see it. I looked over to the left, and I said, my favorite chair is gone. My favorite table is gone. I said, what the hell? She goes, oh, Fears, it was so old. She goes, that was a wooden table. She goes, people had written so much on it, and people had, like, took a knife and, like, dug stuff in. I was like, why would people take a knife and dig stuff into the table? She goes, I don't know, Fears. There's a lot of crazy people out there. And I was like, this is true. I know this. But she goes, we finally had to get rid of the old coffee table. And I was like, that sucks. I said, that coffee table was great. I said, I did all my streams there. And she goes, yeah. She goes, I remember. She goes, I remember a couple times you got a little bit too loud. I said, well, that I'm sorry. I said, yeah. I said, sometimes I get into my streams and I said I got a little loud. I said, hopefully I wasn't a pain in the ass. And she goes, no. She goes, you weren't a pain in the butt. She goes, I would go home and rewatch them because I would be working. And then she would be like, I wonder what Fears is talking about. Well, I'll go home and I'll watch it. And I said, I am sorry for getting a little loud those few times. She goes, oh, you weren't. She goes, there was other people that were louder than you. I said, oh, well, that's good. I said, just sometimes I get into my streams and shit. So, She said, the next time you're in town, come by and I'll get you a free coffee. And I went, all right, I will. So I'm going to have to get used to the OG coffee shop, revamped. I forgot to tell you guys about this. And I have her as a friend on Facebook. I just wrote her like a month or two ago and said, hey, I may be coming into town pretty soon. I said, any more changes that I have to know about the OG? And she goes, oh, yeah. She goes, a lot of changes. She goes, they keep revamping it. So I'm like, another revamp? She goes, yeah. She goes, two revamps since you've left. I was like, that's crazy. That's nuts. So, 2 revamps. So, God knows what it looks like now. But you guys know I'll definitely take you on a tour of the OG coffee shop whenever I get back into town. Visions, I've got a list. I've got a list of horror movies that I'm going to go right to V-Stock, and I will find them. I will raise hell and I will find those. I will raise hell and I will find those fucking movies if it kills me. But I will find them. All right. Well, Vision said he's gonna respond. He's just answering some emails. He says, "I do have it on in the background while I catch up on some business emails." All right. Well, hopefully he'll be in later. All right, buddy. Well, just respond whenever you can. But that's pretty much everything that's been going on, guys. So some good, some bad. Thank God. Work was crazy last night. It was good, and I know why my manager didn't tell me how many boxes we had last night. I just don't think she's so nice and she's so wonderful. I have 3 managers. I have a female manager and then 2 male managers, and then that new manager that wrote me up that I've never seen. But he's on the other side of the warehouse. So why he was on my side of the warehouse, I guess it was just the luck of the draw. When I walked in, he saw that I was late and was like, oh, okay, I'm new. I'll just write fears up. Make my life a living hell. But I've never seen the guy. And he's younger than me. He's like 23, 24. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm almost 40, and he's writing me up. I'm like, whatever. Anyway, but again, all the rules apply to everybody. So I'm sure I'm not the only one. If you're late, you get written up, If you call in sick, they write you up. So I try to minimize my sick days. You do get sick days, but I've already used them all up. Because when Fears' stomach is a rumbling, oh my God, it's a rumbling. Like just a month or 2 ago, that was my first Crohn's attack in a while. I mean, it had been a minute. So yeah. I try to minimize my attacks by taking my medicine and watching what I eat. Speaking of watching what I eat, I'm going to go grab a healthy snack. I'll be right back. I gotta love my grapes. I love my grapes. Because one, I've always loved grapes. I've always loved grapes ever since I was a little kid. Ever since I was a little kid, I've loved grapes. And they're a healthy snack. By the way, I've lost some weight too. I checked. Fears is down to 184, so we're making progress. Still a while to go though. Fears would love to get down to. When I went to the doctors for a checkup a couple months back, which I'm fine by the way, they said a normal weight for a guy your age, they said anywhere from 165 to 178 is like a perfect weight for your age. So I'd love to get down to like maybe 170, 175, somewhere around there. So one can only hope. But yeah. But man, I'll tell you this much. The fattest I've ever been, ever. And you guys can believe me or not believe me, but it's the truth. When I lost my job after, like when the coronavirus hit, they just laid a bunch of people off. I got really depressed because they laid me and like 40,000 other workers off, from Disney. So I was depressed about that. And then that was around the time when I lost my ex-girlfriend. Well, no, I'm sorry. That was actually a couple months later. Because I lost her in November of 2019. So between those two things, Fears eats his eats my depression, eats my feelings, I guess. And I went from like skinny mini to like, fat fears. The most I've ever been was 240 ever. And I was like, holy shit. So thank God I'm not that anymore. But yeah. So I've been going on more walks. More walks. I've been hitting the gym up more. I need to go more. But I've been trying to walk every day. So I'll come home from work, get a little nap in, wake up, and I walk 2.5 miles a day, which is pretty much 2 times around my entire apartment complex. If you walk all the way around my apartment complex, they said it's about a mile. So they said if you walk 2 times around, it's either 2 miles or 2.5, something like that. So I walked around the entire, like on the outer edge of my apartment complex twice. So I haven't done that in a while. So I've been trying to walk every day. I've been trying to eat better, so yeah. All right, let's get to it. All right, so I'm going to do the Walmart haul. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that's been going on. So for anyone that doesn't watch this stream, when you watch it back, just remember, I can't be streaming every single day. I did it for like a month and a half, and it just wore me out. Every day I was streaming. So I'm going to try to stick to my schedule. I'm going to try. I mean, I do love talking to you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. It's nothing personal. I just can't be doing it every single day. It's been kind of turned my mind into jello, So I think I'm going to do it 2 streams a week. So like 1 stream during the week and then like maybe 1 stream on the weekend. But yeah. But do not forget to pray for me and don't forget to pray for Sam. But I care more about my friends and my family. So pray for Sam first and then pray for me. Because I really hope the trolling goes down a lot. Because it's driving me nuts. Seriously. But they'll never make me quit. I don't care what they say. It hurts. It hurts when they make fun of me or make fun of my dad, which is really fucked up to make fun of my dad. Or like when they say, hey, Fears, you shouldn't be allowed to live, kill yourself. All the death threats. And they'll deny it. Oh, no, we've never done that. They have. So they're fucking idiot liars. They've made fun of my dad. They've told me I should die. Many times, One of the worst one was, hey, Fears, like you should die, then you'll be with your dad. And I'm like, wow. So all that shit's pretty fucked up. So, but yeah, I just can't take it anymore. It's nuts. Hopefully things will get better. So please pray for me. But pray for Sam too, because Sam was just getting out of like some rough times and he told you about it. Then all of a sudden, like 20 minutes ago before I started this stream, I was like, hey man, we still good for Saturday to hang out? And he's like, it may be a bit before we can hang out next, buddy. He goes, this happened. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, are you serious, man? I'm like, damn. I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, and of course I understood because Sam's going through a rough time. I literally wrote back and I was just like, all right, no worries, man. I understand. I'm like, I'm sorry that happened. Like I said, let me know. I said, hey, listen, I said, if you need to come over and talk, I said, or if you need help, of course I'll help you because you're my friend. So I'm like, let me know. And he's like, oh yeah, I appreciate that. So I said, hopefully we can hang out maybe next Saturday. And he's like, yeah, I'll let you know. I said, yeah, just keep in touch and let me know. So not this Saturday. So I don't know. I was going to hang out with Sam, so now I have to figure out some plans. So I don't know what plans I'm going to do. Maybe, church is for sure on Sunday because I haven't went to church like in 3 weeks, and I'm like, I'm going this weekend, so because I feel bad for not going for the past 3 weeks. I am looking forward to Easter coming up because they always put on a good show. I bought my Easter shirt. Maybe I will do a vlog. I haven't decided because I've got so many other vlogs to worry about. I picked out this really cool Easter shirt. Bright colors. Last year's, I believe, was a purple buttoned-up shirt, so I didn't go with purple. I think it's a blue or a green one. I'll have to look. I don't remember. Oh, no, I bought 2 because I couldn't decide. So it'll either be the turquoise green one. It's like a blue-green turquoise type of color. or there's another bright blue one. So it'll be one of those that I wear to church on Easter. They always make an amazing spread. They have an amazing lunch, spectacular lunch. It's so good, so good. I'll probably bring my Fierce Classic because they always give me the desserts because they know I'm not a fan of cooking. I love carrot cake, so I'm gonna go to Costco or Sam's Club. They have shit. They have the best. I like Walmart's carrot cake too. I mean, they all do a pretty good job. So I'll either go to Walmart or Sam's Club or Costco and get one of those big fucking massive carrot cakes. They're so good. I love carrot cake. Carrot cake is like my favorite dessert of all time. In case you guys didn't know. I'm sure you guys already did because Fears goes nuts about carrot cake. Plus, it's very appropriate, you know. Carrot cake, Easter bunny, Easter, Jesus Christ, you know, God's resurrection. You know, it all kind of fits in. There it is. So, really looking forward to that. Really looking forward. Hopefully they'll let me and my buddy, not Matt Man, because one time I said, oh yeah, Matt from church, and of course the idiot trolls were like, oh what, Fears, you're hanging out with Matt Man? I'm like, no, there is another Matt in the world that's not a pedophile. I said Matt from church. He's been in the vlogs, he's the coolest guy ever. Matt from church. He's got I forgot his sister. He's got 3 kids and then his wife, Jen. They are the nicest people I met at my church. Hopefully they'll let me and Matt hide all the eggs. Because last year, Matt was like, hey, Fears, guess what? He goes, that lady in charge of the Easter egg hunt put me in charge of being the Easter bunny and hiding the eggs. I was like, oh, that's what's up. He's like, you want to help me? I went, oh, hell yeah. I'm like, I'll be the Easter. I said, I've never got to hide Easter egg. I said, I've always, you know, as a little kid, I've always participated in the Easter. I said, but I've never got to be the Easter bunny. And he's like, oh, let's do it, man. So we hid eggs all over the grounds. And the kids had a blast. And I'm glad they had fun. And it was fun to hide all the eggs. So hopefully I get to do that this year. So hopefully Matt or whoever's in charge asks me again. So yeah. Give me 1 second. Somebody just wrote me on Facebook because I heard my phone going off. So let me see you. Oh, it's my friend from high school. She wrote me. Well, I'll have to write her later because I'm doing a show. But that was nice of her. I haven't heard from her in a minute. Oh, wow. It's been a long minute since I've heard from her. Well, she's always a wonderful person. I'll write her back later. All right. Let's see. All right, so yeah, to the Walmart haul. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. So I know that was a long, in-depth intro, but since it's been like a couple of days, I had a shitload of stuff to catch you guys up on and tell you. So let's get to the Walmart haul. So I came home from work. I was exhausted. And on the way home, I was like, you know what? I don't feel like grocery shopping this weekend. I'm like, I'll just fucking get it done now. I said, I'll get it done now. Then I'll come home and take a nap. And then I'll do a stream later. So I went right from work. As soon as they said, hey, Fears, you're good to take off, I was like, cool, later. And again, I understand the reason why my manager didn't tell me how many boxes we had. Before I get to the Walmart haul, we had so many boxes, at least 60,000. And I know this because when I walked in, she was like, good morning, guys. She always has a meeting before she assigns us to what place. I was down in the trenches, as always. Sometimes she puts me in front of a truck. So it's kind of a nice change of pace. And she's like, John, as always, you're down in the trenches, your favorite spot. And I was like, yep, because I hate loading trucks. I like just putting the boxes in front of the truck. 1, it's a lot easier job. 2, it's kind of chillax down in the trenches, you know. It goes down this chute. And then I grab it and then put it over here and, you know. So I've kind of got used to that. And, but this time she was like, well, half the night you're going to be in the trenches, half the night, whenever that person leaves, can you do the rest of her truck? And I said, yeah, sure. I said, no worries. And then she starts the meeting, and this is when I knew when we had a lot. She goes, well, guys, tonight you're going to have fun because 3 people called out sick. So already I was like, oh, man, that means we're short-staffed, right? And I said, oh, great. So that was one thing. And just the way she said, "Oh man, you guys are gonna have fun tonight," and I was like, "Oh great." So I'm like, "We're 3 people out," and then she said it sarcastically, "Oh man, you guys are gonna have a good night," and I was like, "Well, that means we've got a whole bunch," because I'm not stupid, you know. Like she was making a joke. Because my female manager, she's so sweet, she's so nice, she's funny too, and so I know when she's like half serious, half joking, and she said it sarcastically, like, "Oh man, you guys are gonna have fun," and I didn't say it out loud, but in my mind I'm like, "Oh, that means we're gonna have like 50,000 boxes or 60,000 or 70." So I was like, "Oh man, this is gonna be a tough night." Whew. It was a tough night. Fears did not leave there until 9. Normally I'm out of there by 7:30, 8:30. I did not get out of there until like 9ish, 9:05, something like that. And then I went right from there. And when I was about halfway home, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going grocery shopping this weekend. Fuck it, I'll just do it right now. So, on to the Walmart haul. Here we go. So, all right. First thing on the to-do list. Fears has been trying to get rid of old stuff out of my closet. You guys know how bad I am at shopping. The only thing I actually like to shop for is nerdy stuff and movies. Those are the 2 things that I don't. The rest of it, just like cooking, I'm the typical man. I don't like cooking. How women can just go. Nothing against my female fans. I love my female fans. But women out there, you guys are stronger than men. How they can just walk, and window shop. They'll window shop for like 9 hours and then either buy 1 or 2 things or zero. Zero. Fears doesn't like to window shop, nor do I like shopping in general. I'm more of a man's man. I'll go in there, all right, I need a new shirt for work. I need a new belt. I might as well get a new belt buckle for work too. Bada bing, bada boom, grab my shit, and I'm out of there, you know? The only time I kind of window shop is when I shop for movies or when I shop for nerdy things. That's about it. But I actually buy something. But kind of window shop when you're looking to buy whatever kind of nerdy thing you want. But I cannot sit or walk around a store for like 9 hours like women do. So I've been trying to get rid of like old clothes because we all know that I don't like to shop. Fears still has clothes in my closet from like high school and college. Not so much anymore. I've got a few old clothes left, but I have been just scooping them out of my closet and taking them to Goodwill. And my buddy Eric kind of makes fun of me, kind of teases me. Well, not really makes fun of me. He teases me. He goes, "Hey, Fears, you still got those hilarious shorts with the little tassels on them from college?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, buddy, I still got them. Like, they're still holding in there strong." And he's like, "Fears, just fucking get rid of them." And I was like, "I can't, man." I'm like, "I fucking love those shorts from college." I'm like, "I'll probably never get rid of them." And he's like, "Fears, you still got that shirt that I got you like senior year?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I still got it, buddy. It still fits." And he's like, "Fears, get rid of it." He goes, "It's got so many holes in it." And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm like, I like to work out in that. Plus, it's a gift, and sometimes I wear it to work to work in because they don't care what we work in, just as long as they're like, wear something that you don't mind getting dirty." So yeah, so I'll wear like t-shirt and shorts because it gets hot in the factory. Even though there's a million fans in there, it gets hot in the factory, and I bring a bunch of water to stay cool and stuff. So yeah. But I've been trying to get rid of all those old clothes. I've almost got all the old clothes out, and almost everything in my closet is new. So I've been buying new stuff to replace the old stuff, but out with the old, in with the new. I've been getting better at that, but I just hate shopping. So I got a new shirt. So this one's pretty nice. This is like a nice church shirt, or it's a nice beach shirt. Whenever I go to the beach, wear this. It's got a nice little pattern on it. Like a light blue shirt, and one of Fears' colors, one of my favorite colors is blue. So I thought that would be a nice dress shirt. All right. Next, you guys know Fears got a new coffee mug. You know I do. So they were out of all the nerdy ones. I think Fears has bought every single nerdy one that I can at Walmart. So until they get any new nerdy ones, Fears got this hilarious coffee mug. And this is true. I hate Mondays. Less Monday, more coffee. Yes! Pretty please? Fuck Mondays. Mondays suck because you just had a fantastic weekend, right? You just had a fantastic weekend. Hanging out with the bros, drinking, going nuts. All of a sudden, Monday morning rolls around. Hey, how we doing? And everyone's like dead ass tired. Then you mosey on into work, and everyone's like, "Hey, Fears, how was your weekend?" Yeah, it was good. Fucking Monday's hilarious, you know. So, less Monday, more coffee. So, new muggage. Mondays suck. Damn right. You are correct. I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but you are correct. Someone in the chat says Mondays suck. They do suck. Mondays suck. Nobody likes a Monday. The only time someone would like a Monday is like if you're going on a trip or you're hanging out with your family, you know, and you don't have to go to work. Then that's when Mondays are okay. But if you have to go into work, Mondays suck. They always have sucked. You know, all the other days of the week are making fun of Monday. Like, ha 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 ha, you know, we're not fucking Monday. I feel bad for Monday because Monday's like, well, whatever, fuck you, you know. Garfield was right all along. Damn right. I know what you're talking about. Fierce used to watch the Garfield cartoons growing up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My favorite Garfield cartoon, though, I need to get it. It used to come on every Christmas. It's when Garfield and John and, oh, God, what's the dog's name? Help me out here. Is it Snoopy? Oh, wait, no. Snoopy's from the Charlie Brown thing, right? What's the dog's name? Anyway, it's Garfield, the dog, and John. They go to visit. John goes to visit his family around Christmas time, and it's like the Garfield Christmas special that used to come on every year. I don't think they put it on anymore because it's so old. But I need to find that on DVD and get it because I love that cartoon Christmas special. I used to watch it all the time whenever it came on every Christmas. And Odie, that's right. Odie, I couldn't remember. Snoopy is for Charlie Brown. Odie is for Garfield. That's right, my bad. Odie. So yeah. And he's always like chewing on his bone. And Odie's got the extra long stretched out neck. Snoopy is black and white. And Odie's kind of yellowish, kind of. He's got a yellowish color to him. It's kind of like a lab, I guess. Yes, you are right. Garfield had it right this whole time. All right, so less Monday, more coffee. So people have been ranting and raving about this movie. I've watched a couple of scenes online, and it looks creepy as all hell. So I thought, all right, what the hell? I'll get it. So Fear's got. Can you guess which one I got? It's a brand new. I guess it's more of a action. Well, not action. It's more of a thriller and suspense movie, but it's got horror elements into it. So it's a mixture of like horror, psychological thriller, and suspense. But Fear's got Megan. People have been going nuts about this movie. Again, I've watched a couple of scenes of it on YouTube. First of all, nobody in their right minds would make a toy with this much technology. Why? Because in the real world, if they made something like this, I don't think it would freak kids out, right? In real life. It would freak them out. Plus, kids, they're very gentle. They're very, like they're growing as a little person. So, they don't know much about technology when they're a little kid, right? They just want a simple toy to play with. Like when Fears was growing up, I had very simple toys. Jurassic Park, G.I. Joe, Legos, any of these ring a bell? Video games. So they wouldn't make like a 6-foot doll that can talk to you and walk around with you. So It takes place in the future. And again, for this sole reason, they wouldn't make a doll like this, because what happens if it short circuits and goes crazy and starts killing people? That company would get their ass sued off. So the idea is very far-fetched. They would never make a doll with this much technology. For all those reasons I said, if it short circuits and goes nuts and starts killing people, that company, they would get their asses sued off. So what have we learned? Don't make a doll like Megan. And it looks like a real person. They would never do that. They make dolls and stuff kind of like a real person, but it's always kind of childlike whenever they make a doll. They would never make it this realistic, because again, it would freak kids out. Like, they would go up to their mom and go, "Hey, mommy, is that thing real?" And they'd be like, "Oh no, it just kind of looks like a person." Because a company would never want to freak out a child. So again, this movie is very far-fetched, but I watched some scenes. I watched this dancing scene where the guy gets scared. He's like, "Megan, what are you doing?" And she's all like, "Bounce, down, down, down," and she's all dancing in a hallway, and then he's like, "Oh shit," and then he just like fucking runs off into the night, and I'm like, all right, well, that's hilarious. Then there's one where she kills some boy like in the woods after the boy makes fun of her, and he like punches Megan in the face, and she gets up and pretty much like crushes his skull or some shit like that. I'm like, all right, this is getting interesting. So I'm going to give it a watch. And as always, Fears will review it. But it's good for a horror movie or a suspenseful movie, but not a good practical idea in real life. Because again, they would never make a doll this intense and with this much technology. Never. Never, 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 never. But I'm going to give it a good watch, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Alright, lastly, Fear's got an old classic. I used to watch this television show with my grandma and my dad. It's a classic TV show. They don't make TV shows like this anymore. I wish they would. Again, there's some TV nowadays, sometimes they care. I've watched an episode or two of like Last of Us. Great quality. Great quality. That TV show, they actually care. The Walking Dead. Tons of quality, tons of good stuff. They actually care, and each episode looks like a mini movie, right? Gotham. When I watched Gotham, amazing. I need to get that whole series for my collection, but I haven't. I just went. They had all the seasons at my library. Has a great selection of movies. I've rented a few books from there and read, but I go for their movie collection, because their movie collection, I thought Fears had a great movie collection. In my library, they've got shelves and shelves and shelves of movies, and I'm like, damn, I need to get going. Here, I maybe have about 1,000 movies in the Florida collection. But you guys forget, Fears is from Missouri. I've got a whole other collection in Missouri. So, total, Fears has around, I lost count, but if I had to take a guess, around 3,000 movies. If you add up all the movies in my apartment here and all the movies back home in Missouri, it's around 3,000. Around there. So, I decided to get an old classic. And I've always wanted this television show. It's never been a part of my collection until now. So, see if you can guess in the chat. Think classic. I'll even give you a hint. It's an old war TV show. That's a big hint. I used to watch this show all the time with my dad, in reruns, of course, because it came out in the 70s or 80s, but I didn't catch this until the 90s. But it's such a good TV show, they would always rerun it in the 90s and early 2000s. So, it's a good show. Very good show. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, Vision's got it. Vision's got it. So Fears finally got it to add to the collection. MASH 4077 and Academy Award-winning films. So they didn't even call the television show a television show. They called it a film, because that's how good it is. Academy Award-winning film. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was Korea. It was 1950. It was war, and the wily, eccentric doctors and nurses of the MASH 4077 Mobile Army Surgical Hospital were 3 miles from the front lines. This show was filled with thrills, chills, spills, pranks, and good old family morals and values. Friendships that would last a lifetime through the 4077. They brought hope and humor to everyone they served. Can't wait to watch it. What up, Visions? What up, Lord Visions? Are you finally done with all those emails? Get rid of those emails and watch Fears, for fuck's sake. I'm just joking, buddy. Just take care of your emails. But I'm glad you're here, Visions. Actually, Visions was here the whole time, because I remember him saying that he had it in the background. So, yeah. So, welcome, buddy. Well, officially welcome. I know you've been listening the whole time, but I'm glad that you got all your emails done. So, and again, I should point something out. Did Fears really need this? No, because look over here. Just look over here. Randall gave me that. Randall gave me Taken. Taken, right? Haven't watched that yet. I got that for Christmas. Fears bought this. And I bought this. So, I still have yet to watch Northern Exposure, Married with Children, another classic 80s, 90s TV show, the 80s cartoon version of Transformers. Fears used to watch that all the time as a kid. Fucking Transformers, man. And Taken. And now Fears, guess what? I can add it to the collection over here. So now Fears is going to put this. So now there it is. So now I've got all that shit to watch. Man, oh man, I got a lot of TV watching. But it is one of those classic TV shows that, from my childhood, that I watched. MASH was great. I would go over to my grandma's house. She'd turn on MASH. You know, me and Grandma Fears would make some biscuits and gravy, and I'd sit down and eat some biscuits and gravy, watch some good old MASH, you know, and I'd watch it with my dad, too. So, yeah. So, I'll get around to it eventually, but I'm getting quite the collection of... All this is TV shows. From the 80s, 90s, 70s, 60s, all the classic ones that Fears loves. These are DVDs that I still need to convert over to Blu-ray, and I've gotten through some of them. And then all these over here are Blu-rays that I haven't even got to yet. Whew. There's only so many hours in a day. So that's the Walmart haul. That's the Walmart haul. So yeah. But as far-fetched as this movie is, Fears is looking forward to watching this because it just looks hilarious. Let's read it back. Megan is a marvel of artificial intelligence. Yeah, they wouldn't put in real life. They wouldn't put artificial intelligence into a fucking doll for kids. That's what makes me lose it about this already. You know, they make simple toys. They make simple toys. I think that's an understatement. I don't know how you pronounce your name. Tristis? Or Trinsist? Hopefully I said it right. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. She said, he or she, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, they said, movies rock. That's an understatement. They do rock, though. So, again, they wouldn't put artificial intelligence into a doll, but it takes place in the hereafter, the future, you know. Megan is a marvel of artificial intelligence, a lifelike doll that's programmed to be a child's greatest companion and a parent or guardian ally, designed by Gemma Industries, a brilliant robotanist. Megan can listen, watch, and learn as it plays the role of a friend, teacher, playmate, protector, parent, all rolled into one. When Gemma, Megan's creator, becomes the unexpected caretaker of an 8-year-old, Megan sets her sights and puts Gemma as a target. She decides to pair the girl up with Megan. Megan can't handle it. A decision that leads to unimaginable consequences. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. And I watched some of the Visions. They put some of the bonus features already on YouTube. So I've watched a couple of scenes, and the first couple of scenes that I watched on YouTube made me lose my mind. Then somebody, I don't know who, somebody put some of the bonus features already on YouTube, and apparently like a teenage girl plays Megan, and she just puts this mask. So that's a mask, and then they've got robotic eyes built into the mask, and she just puts the mask over her face. So really, it's like a teenage girl playing a doll. Hilarious. So we'll see if it's any good. Visions. Have you seen this yet, though? Have you seen Megan? Let me know. Tristis or Trinzen or however you say your name. Have you seen this? Let me know. But I think Fear's his favorite. So I'm looking forward to watching that movie. But I think the favorite thing out of the Walmart haul, I can't wait to start watching MASH 4077. That's going to be good because it's been a while since I've seen it. All right. Time for the review. Great movie. Great movie. Vision said, I saw it in the theaters. I liked it. Oh, nice. Nice. Actually, no, I remember you telling me that. Yeah, so you're one of the reasons why I got it. Listen, the concept of it is a little far-fetched. You know, again, nobody would put that much technology into a doll, you know. But it looks creepy as all hell, so I can't wait to watch it. You know, and Fears loves those cheesy horror movies. This was actually in the $5 bin at Walmart. I bought this, I don't know, a month or two ago, something like that. Great movie. He's such a good actor. And it's basically about he lives in New York and he always takes the train into New York City. And he's been riding the same train for like 20 years. All of a sudden he gets to work, normal day at work, everything's, everything's going good. All of a sudden his boss comes up and he's a dick to him and says, look, sorry, you're getting older. Your jobs kind of became obsolete. We hired some brand new, whiz tech kid to take over for you. And he's like, how can you do this to me? I've been here 20 years. Like doesn't seniority mean something? And his boss is like, hey, I'm sorry, man. Here's your severance package. You got to go, So they kind of kick him to the curb. He's riding home. All of a sudden, this random woman walks up and says, listen, I got a deal for you. What if I asked you to do just one little thing on the train, and if you did that one little thing, you got your reward for doing it would be $100,000. Would you do it? And he's like, well, it depends on what that one little thing would be. And she goes, well, just to show you how serious I am, inside the train's bathroom, I've hidden $100,000 in a small brown bag. She goes, go to the bathroom right now, find it. She goes, you have until next train stop to decide whether you take the money and accept the mission or not. And he's like, you're kidding, right? This is a joke. And she's like, I'm not kidding. She goes, I'm going to get off the train now. She goes, you have until the next stop to decide. So she gets off, and the guy's all like, who the fuck was her? So he's like, just to humor her, he's like, yeah, whatever. I bet you there's no money in the bathroom. So he goes in, and he actually finds it. And he's like, holy shit. And he doesn't really decide if he wants to do it. He's just like, well, I better turn this money into the authorities. Like, this is just too much money. He goes, what if this money's fake? What if this is a joke? So he just takes the money after he finds it and puts it in his bag. And I guess she's watching him the whole time, like through a security camera or something. As soon as he puts it in the bag, she calls him up on his cell phone and goes, well, it seems like you've made your decision. He goes, I didn't make a decision. He goes, I just found it. He goes, I'm not going to keep this amount of money. He goes, I don't feel comfortable keeping this amount of money. He goes, I put it in my bag because when I got off the train, I was going to turn it into the authorities. She goes, no. She goes, you pretty much made your decision. And she goes, now I'll tell you my mission. Tell you the mission. And I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it, but basically she tells him the mission. And then the whole time, the whole movie, he's trying to figure out the mission and how to achieve it without killing himself or killing other people, and how to take down this woman at the same time. And he can't get off the train. And if he gets off the train, then she's like, it's kind of like phone booth. She's like, if you get off the train, she goes, I have the power. She goes, I may not physically be there, but she goes, someone will die if you get off the train. And he's like, yeah, whatever, lady. And he attempts it, and then all of a sudden, really bad things happen on the quick. And so then he never gets off the train because then he's like, oh man, she was not kidding. It's a good action thriller suspense movie. It's got a couple of horror elements in it because a couple of people die, but it's not. I wouldn't classify it as a horror movie. He's like, they say he's too old to be an action hero. Bullshit. He is a great British actor. He's an amazing actor. Liam, I forgot how you pronounce his name. Liam Nielsen, I think is how you say his last name. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Great actor. He's been in everything. Taken, he's been in The Phantom Menace. He's been acting since, the late 60s. So, he's like 62, 63. That has not slowed him down, not even a little bit. Let's see. Yo, Triple! Triple says, Fears, headed down to the racetrack. Meet me there. Which racetrack, though? Which racetrack? Triple, you don't live in Florida, whatever. You don't live in Florida. I wish you would come down and hang out, Triple, because just like Visions, you've been a good loyal friend and loyal supporter. So Triple, we got to hang out one day, buddy. But I will say this, Visions still holds the title of best fan ever. Test track at Epcot. Oh, wait. Oh, so you are in town. Oh. Nice, buddy. Oh, so you're at Epcot right now. Well, you must be on vacation then. Nice. Listen, I've been on test track. Good times. Good time. It's an old ride, but it's a good ride. Visions, I forgot to ask you, have you and your family ever been to Disney World or Disneyland? I couldn't remember. You're not a big Disney fan, are you? Or have you ever went to the parks? I'm just curious, Visions. Let me know. Well, Triple, I hope you have a good time at Epcot. I wish Fears could come, but I don't have Epcot or Disney money right now. I'm saving all my money up for the Missouri trip and the Lord Visions trip, because when I go to hang out with Visions, we are going to go fucking nuts. Triple, me and Visions have already made some plans. So we're going to go shoot guns. And apparently Visions said, Fears, we have to make Matt Man the target. And I'm like, that's cool. Matt Man deserves to be shot at. So I'm like, that's cool. We can make him out of a target. I think we're going to go play miniature golf. We're definitely going to go to the last blockbuster ever on the planet. So that'll be cool. We're definitely going to check out some Goonie locations. Some fucking Goonie locations. Oh, shit! Am I so excited. Oh, my God. It's going to be great. Triple says, nah, I'm at home sitting at my computer. Fears, you know that. See, that's what I thought. I'm like, you're not at fucking Epcot, And you don't even live in Florida. I knew you were fucking with me, buddy. I knew it. Well, Triple, if you ever mosey on down here, let me know and we'll hang out, buddy, because I love meeting my fans. And you're a good friend, too, Triple. And I can't thank you enough for all your loyal support through the good times and the bad times and everything. So, yeah. Visions, too. Thank you so much for being a good friend and a loyal supporter. You guys are awesome people. You and Visions are like two of my favorite fans and friends, I'll be honest, I don't even consider Visions a fan anymore. He's more like a brother to me, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't even met the guy. That's how cool Visions is. Visions is a loving, loyal friend. He actually cares about Fears and my life, my content, everything. I don't mean to get mushy-gushy, but yeah, Visions, I appreciate all the loving, loyal support. And Triple, I appreciate the loving, loyal support. Thanks for the non-stop Fears content. Hey, no worries, buddy. No worries. I will say this. I can't stream every day, though. I did that triple for about a month and a half, and my brain started to, like, turn into jello. So I'm really going to stick to my streaming schedule. Vision, I don't know if you heard about this, but I'm gonna do one stream during the week, probably like midweek, like Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday-ish, somewhere around there. And then I'm going to do another stream on the weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday. So 2 streams a week. So one on the weekend, one during the weekend. That should be more than enough for everybody. And then in between, I'm going to upload vlogs. So if you haven't checked out my newest vlog, Triple, there's a new vlog waiting for you. It's the Daytona Bike Week vlog. Visions, check it out. So yeah, it's doing all right. It's got about 60 views so far. 60 views. So yep. So, but Visions, I forgot. Are you and your family? Are you guys into Disney or the Disney parks or any of that stuff? I'm just curious. Let me know, buddy. Let me know in the chat. I think you've told me before, but I couldn't remember. So let me know. Anyway, how would I rate this? Definitely an 8 out of 10. It's definitely worth a good watch. It's action packed. Definitely check it out. It's definitely a good movie. Definitely a good movie. Definitely a good movie, buddy. Give me 1 second. Somebody messaged me. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Let's see. Triple says it's on my watch list. Can't wait. Oh, it's good, buddy. You'll like it. You'll definitely like it. Marv is at the door. I wish. Wouldn't that be nuts if Marv, from fucking Home Alone was there? I'll be honest. I love Daniel Stern, but Triple, when he tells that one guy to suck out the poison in City Slickers 2, and he's like, Mitch, you really care. He goes, you were going to do it. You were going to suck on my ass. I fucking lost my mind, And then Mitch is all like, that's not a snake bite. You sat on a cactus. Oh, Mitch, you really care about me. You were going to suck on my ass. When he says that, I fucking lost my goddamn mind. It was great. Oh, my God. It was hilarious. So, yeah. So, 8 out of 10. Give it a watch. It's good. It's definitely good. So good. Visions, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if you're answering emails, but let me know about that question I asked, because I can't remember. I can't remember if you're a big Disney fan, but let me know. All right. So there's that. All right, last one. The Patriot. It's a good movie. It's just really long. It took me forever to get through this. I think it's like 2 hours and like, see how long this is. It's like 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's a long movie to get through. But it's so good. Definitely a 9 out of 10. Watch it. That's why it's long. Fear's got the extended cut. I didn't even see that until now. That's why it was so long. But it took me forever to get through it. It's a good movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. Best scene out of this, when he lights the cannon and blows some guy's head off from like 100 yards away. Literally, the cannonball just goes gung, rips the guy's head off. His head goes flying that way. Insane. Give it a good watch. So, yeah. I don't know, Triple. I don't know. I've never been put in that situation before. He says, would you suck out the poison for Randy and Sam? I don't know if I would suck on one of my friends' ass, but I would take them to a hospital, and have somebody else do it, I would race them to a hospital fast, Triple, But yeah. Well, definitely 9 out of 10. Give it a watch. Just be prepared. It's a long movie. Very long. Very long, but very good. So there it is. Anyway, well, that was a good stream. That was a good stream. I appreciate all the love, all the likes, all the comments. Shout out to Visions, Trinsist, I think is how you pronounce their name. Shout out to Triple, Visions, Trinsist. Hopefully that's how you say your name. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. And everybody else for watching. And the next stream will either be on this Saturday or this Sunday. But I got some more vlogs coming soon. The next vlog I'm going to edit and upload is Super RetroCon 2023. So that's coming up next. So that's the vlog I'm going to upload next. Hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah. So I appreciate you guys watching. And thank you so much for all the loving, loyal support. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Well, I'm going to take off. But God bless. And enjoy the rest of your night. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, the main channel, and Fears Vlogs. Follow me on TikTok. The TikTok is actually taken off. I'm so close to 9,000. Not there yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my TikTok at FearsMan26. Follow my buddy Randall, Lord Randall, at CameoMan2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Check out my buddy, my pal, good old Visions at www.exhumvisions.com. And Visions, what do I always say? Buy some cool shit. Why? Because Visions is a cool, awesome motherfucker. That's right. And his products are amazing too. I've bought quite a few of them. So buy some cool shits from exhumvisions.com. Check it out. Check out my friend Pixel, Lord of the Pylons at Pixel Protocol. All right. Well, Fears is in a skedaddle. I haven't made dinner yet, so I'm going to make some dinner. And then get a little nap in, because we all know that Fears loves, some good naps. And then I'm going to edit some videos. And then I'm going to mosey on off to work. All right. Fears, audience, peace, deuce.